Some of these cost more than mansions. One of them carries a car inside, and another literally has a helicopter on top. And the craziest part? These aren't concepts you dream about. They actually exist. These aren't RVs anymore. They're moving luxury homes. And the last one doesn't even feel real. Let's start with number 5. Number 5, Vario Signature 1200. This is where things already start getting a little ridiculous, because the Vario Signature 1200 doesn't feel like a vehicle. It feels like a high-end apartment that just happens to move. From the outside, it looks like a large luxury coach, but once you step inside, everything changes. The space is surprisingly open. You're not dealing with tight walkways or cramped corners. Instead, you get a full lounge area with long sofas, a proper dining setup, and a kitchen that actually feels usable. Not something you struggle with, but something you could live in every day. And then there are the bedrooms. Not just one, but multiple sleeping areas with full-size beds, designed more like hotel rooms than anything you'd expect in a motorhome. Everything is clean, polished, and built with premium materials that make the entire space feel expensive. But here's where it gets interesting. This motorhome can come with different garage sizes built into it. And not just small storage compartments, actual garages, enough to fit vehicles depending on the configuration. So now you're not just traveling with your home, you're traveling with your car, inside your home. And all of this sits in a package that costs well into the 7-figure range, which already sounds insane. But somehow, this is just the beginning. Number 4, Volkner Performance S. Now this is where things start getting crazy, because the Volkner Performance S takes the idea of a motorhome and completely redefines it. At first glance, it looks similar to other high-end coaches. Sleek design, premium finish, nothing too over the top. But then you realize something very unusual. There's a car inside it, not stored awkwardly, not squeezed into a trailer, built directly into the structure of the motorhome itself. Right underneath the main living area, there's a hidden garage space designed to hold a full-size car, and the way it works feels almost unreal. A hydraulic lift system lowers the car out from the body, allowing it to slide in and out effortlessly. It's the kind of feature that sounds like something from a concept video, but it's real. And once you step inside, it somehow gets even more impressive. The interior feels like a luxury penthouse on wheels. A spacious lounge area, a fully equipped kitchen, premium lighting, and a bedroom setup that feels closer to a hotel suite than a vehicle. Everything is built with precision. Nothing feels out of place, and the experience isn't just about luxury, it's about convenience. Because imagine this, you drive your motorhome to a location, park it, and instead of moving that massive vehicle everywhere, you simply unload your car and drive that instead. It's a completely different way of traveling. And with a price tag around $1.5 to $2 million, it's clear this isn't built for everyone. But somehow, it still gets more extreme. Number 3, eleMMent Palazzo. This doesn't even look like a motorhome anymore. The eleMMent Palazzo looks like something pulled straight out of the future. Smooth curves, futuristic design, and a structure that feels more like a concept spaceship than a vehicle you can actually drive. But the real magic happens when it stops. Because this motorhome expands. Literally, sections of the body slide outward, transforming the interior into a much larger living space. What looks compact from the outside suddenly opens up into something that feels like a luxury apartment. We're talking about nearly 40 square meters of space. Inside, everything feels elevated. A large master bedroom with its own bathroom. A lounge area designed for relaxation, complete with high-end seating and entertainment systems. Even a bar-style setup that makes it feel more like a private suite than a vehicle. And the attention to detail is everywhere. Lighting, materials, layout, everything is designed to feel premium. Not just functional, but visually stunning. It's the kind of space where you don't feel like you're traveling. You feel like you've arrived. Even the driver has a separate sleeping area and facilities, making this more like a fully independent luxury unit than a traditional motorhome. And then there's the price, close to $2 million, more expensive than most homes. And yet, it still isn't number one, because what's coming next makes even this look normal. And somehow, it only gets more insane from here. Because what we've seen so far still feels like luxury pushed to its limits. But the next two take it even further. Number 2, Prevost Emerald. At this level, we're no longer talking about motorhomes, we're talking about moving luxury estates. The Prevost Emerald is one of the most expensive and advanced motorhomes ever built, and the moment you see it, you understand why. It's massive, nearly 14 meters long, with a structure that feels more like a luxury tour bus than anything recreational. But the real transformation happens when it's parked. Because just like the Palazzo, this thing expands. Sections of the body slide outward, increasing the interior space and turning it into something that feels shockingly close to a full-sized apartment. What looks like a large vehicle from the outside suddenly opens up into multiple living zones inside. A proper living room, a full dining area, a kitchen that includes everything from a refrigerator to high-end appliances, and a bedroom at the rear that feels completely separate from the rest of the space. But what makes the Prevost Emerald stand out isn't just the size, it's the technology. Because almost everything inside can be controlled digitally. Lighting, air conditioning, window shades, even certain appliances, all managed through smart systems, often directly from a smartphone. It's not just a home on wheels. It's a smart home on wheels. And that level of control changes the experience completely. You're not adjusting things manually or working around limitations. You're living inside a system that adapts to you. And of course, all of this comes at a price, around $2.5 to $3 million, which already sounds unreal, but somehow the number 1 spot takes things even further. Number 1, Furion Elysium. This doesn't feel like a motorhome anymore. It feels like a statement, because the Furion Elysium isn't just designed to be luxurious. It's designed to push the idea of a motorhome to a point where it almost stops making sense. From the outside, it already looks different, more futuristic, more aggressive, more like something built to stand out rather than blend in. But once you start looking at what it actually offers, it becomes something else entirely. Let's start with the inside. Massive living space designed like a luxury penthouse. High-end furniture, premium finishes, and multiple large screens, some as big as 75 inches, built to handle movement, vibration, and even extreme conditions. There's a fireplace system built in, designed to maintain warmth in colder environments, making it feel even more like a real home. And then there's the bathroom, not just functional, but advanced. Designed with modern tech, clean layouts, and features you'd expect in high-end real estate, not a vehicle. But that's still not the craziest part, because the moment you step outside, everything changes. On the roof, there's a hot tub. Yes, a full rooftop hot tub, a place where you can literally sit, relax, and overlook wherever you've decided to park. Mountains, desert, coastline, it doesn't matter. Your view becomes part of the experience. And just when you think it can't get any more ridiculous, there's a helicopter pad, an actual helipad built into the structure, which means this isn't just a motorhome anymore. It's a fully mobile luxury base. You can arrive by road or by air, and that's the moment where everything shifts. Because this isn't about travel anymore. It's about power. It's about having the ability to go anywhere, in any way, without limits. And the craziest part, this isn't even something you can just go out and buy. The Furion Elysium was created as a concept to showcase what's possible, a vision of the most extreme version of a motorhome imaginable. And honestly, it delivers exactly that. At this level, these vehicles stop being practical. They stop being about saving money or even convenience. They become something else entirely, a lifestyle, because most people travel to escape their daily lives. But with something like this, you bring your entire life with you, everywhere.